Happy holidays, everybody. I hope the American portion of my audience had a fabulous Thanksgiving. It is time for another ramble. This one's, I have received so many juicy drops since the last one, so I'm really excited to share the progress that I've made over the past couple weeks. And for those that may not know, I have not been playing any leagues at all, so there is no leagues progress. I burned out pretty quickly on that. But in that time, I was able to just get a lot done on this account, and the luck really turned around. It's just such a good feeling. You guys know what I mean? Like that feeling when you just can't get drops, and then all of a sudden it just starts pouring down on you. Type a 1 in the comments if you guys have felt that, like the presence of RNGesus in your life, it was good. So the last 2 weeks have been just fabulous. And you know what? Let's just get right into it. So I actually have the screenshots from, thank God for RuneLight, by the way. It just takes automatic screenshots of everything perfectly. So this was the first drop I got. Masori Body, 362 KC to complete 7 out of 7 uniques at Tombs of Amascut. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I'm still missing. Let's actually just pull up the collection log real quick. So raids wise, I do have all the items. I really spoon this place like pretty big time. I mean, if I didn't have a shadow, that would look like a pretty normal log, but the fact that I literally have everything and I didn't have to get a shadow last is pretty nice. Also, like having a shadow and being able to grind out the rest of your uniques is really blessed as well. So yeah, very, very happy with this. When Scott VC is done with leagues, he said he would like help me with some of these, like Remnant of Caffrey, Remnant of Akka, and these capes will come in time. I actually was saying this, I don't know in what video previously, but basically like there is no need for me to be grinding out like a metric fuck ton of any of these raids for the capes right now, because as we've seen with time, I mean, more and more powerful upgrades. I still am missing a, God, that looks horrible. I should really go get that, shouldn't I? Just like eyesore, Jesus Christ. No, but it's completely unnecessary at this point. I think it has like a couple uses potentially that I could fit in somewhere, but no. So what I was saying was, grinding these capes, I can delay that grind as long as humanly possible, because with raids 4, Coliseum, raids 5, I'm talking years down the line, we're gonna become literal giga chads. So anyway, I am going to put this off as long as possible just because I have no need to actually get these capes. They're just for fashion, but it is nice getting all the uniques. I will go back for the Sanguinesti. I wouldn't actually mind getting a Sanguine Dust as well. In the last Save cast that I recorded last night, by the way, you guys got to go check that out. The Jixi Marn cast is actually fucking good. Yeah, if you don't know who they are, I mean, they're not like huge creators at all. They're just kind of like smaller, kind of creators, but they've been in the community forever. That was such a fun conversation. We had so many laughs. Anyway, but yeah, look at this. I didn't accidentally. I put the fucking holy kit on this. I forgot how abominable this looks. Like, what the hell is going on here? Literally, what is going on? So I really need to get that Sanguine kit, because, I mean, the regular scythe looks great and all, but Sanguine is just slightly better. So I want to go get that. I got to take this off quickly. Anyway, so the other thing I completed was Torva plate body. So we fully completed Torva. We fully completed NEX, actually. So this was really, really cool, by the way. So I completed Masori, and it was just a miracle, basically. It was like midnight on the same day. It was November 25th, as you guys see. This is the same fucking date. And these are 2 items that I've been dreading grinding for like a year. And so I got the Masori body at like midnight, went to sleep. And then in the morning, I was like, God damn it, like, I have my Void Waker, as you guys know. Actually, just a couple pictures back, I finished my Void Waker. Whoa, was that the same KC? Oh, no, 1713. I thought it was. Anyway, so I completed my Void Waker and Masori, and so I was literally pimped out for NEX. I mean, just completely pimped out, besides the Torva plate body, which you have to get a NEX. So that was the next goal I had to get. So I was just like hopping around lobbies at NEX, and I found some Giga Chads that were gonna help, do some trios. So shout out Ted Beneke and Max Turk for being in that trio with me when I got the Torva play buddy. I could not believe my eyes. I literally could not believe my eyes. It's just like the one item you're missing to green log NEX. You haven't seen any uniques yet, and there's a 1 in 3 chance. I mean, I did get MVP, so shout out me, but like, you know, it just like doesn't happen, but it just happens, and it's such a good feeling. So I pulled that, and let's just pull up the log. It is such a spooned log. I mean, seriously, green logging this with 2,700 Nile shards, 1,700 next. Well, we did a back-to-back. We didn't get anything, but like, sheesh, I don't know. This is pretty crazy. So I'm very, 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 very happy. That looks so good. Look at that. Like, look at that. Look at that. Full Masori, full Torva, full Inquisitors, full Ancestral, unkitted, unluckily. This is also unkitted. By the way, Blood Torva grind, I am going to be doing that grind. I already have the Vardorvis blood thingy. And I actually, well, speaking of the devil, we completed Duke. I mean, we didn't complete Duke. We still missing the pet and obviously Virtus, but Virtus you get from the other things. But last night on stream, I literally got the Eye of the Duke and the Magus Vestige. Yes, it is pronounced Magus. I was thinking it was Magus. I was thinking it was Magus. No, it is actually Magus Vestige. So we pulled these two. Now I only have 3 chromium ingots, so I still need 3 more to complete this. So I've been doing some Whisper in the background because I do want to complete the rings and the axe, which is just, this is really, really nice. I mean, I just totally spooned Duke. Where's Vardorvis at? Obviously, I already got these two. And now we're on to Whisper. So 76 KC. I didn't really like Duke at all, to be honest. Like, it was bearable, I guess. But Whisper is another one of those grinds where I think the fight is just a bit too long. Let me know what you guys think if you guys have done some Whisper. I just, like, 2.5 minutes. Like, you know, you're basically getting 2-minute to 3-minute kills. And it's just, I don't know. Like, you get the equivalent amount of loot, and the drop rates are fair, you know, like they've dropped the drop rate, so it's like even with the other DT2 bosses in a sense. But like, I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan. I'm really excited for Leviathan. I am only one. I did it for the quest. So obviously when I get a little bit more experience with Whisper, I'll go for that. I could actually go for the Duke transmog already, like the Blood Torva thing from Duke. So I'll probably be doing that. Do have 20, how many Awakened Orbs do I have right now? 19. So I do have plenty of chances to, you know, go for these. And yeah, so I'm excited. I want to complete the axe as well. I don't know where the axe is really good besides Vardorvis. You guys can let me know as well down in the comments if the axe is good anywhere that's like outclasses Scythe potentially. Yeah, so it's really cool, like rocking full fucking Torva. Like Duke was awesome because I was rocking Max. I mean, it was cool. Oh, also, I need to share this, guys, with you. This is very important. So this little tab right here shows you all your bank tag layouts. So instead of most people, so first of all, if you're not using bank tag layouts, what are you doing, first of all? But if you are, which most people are, you have to spend a stupid amount of time like scrolling through these, you know what I mean? Some people don't even know they can scroll here. They click they spam the arrows. I've seen that happen. But there's something even better. You can right click this and click view tag tabs. And usually the view tag tabs is actually down here on the third option, and there's no way to menu entry swap this. So if you like held shift, normally there would be some menu swap. But I have made it so it's left click. And the way you do that is you go to the RuneLite setting, custom menu swaps. And in the first thing, you'll see custom swaps. And what you're going to type is view, and this is showing right there, view space tag space tabs, and then comma asterisk. Oops. Asterisk. That's what you do. That is literally what you type. And then I clicked enter just to make sure, but I don't even think you have to click enter. As soon as you've typed that, this switches to left click, and it is a miracle. I mean, it really is. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but now I'm not like just nonstop scrolling because I'm like an activity hopper. So I like hopping to different things, but I just click this and it shows everything. So I have all my clues on the side and those stay permanently there. I have like some of the activities I'm doing, which I AFK Vires. That's always cool. It's really cool for like blood shards and just hard clues in general. And it's such a great AFK activity, I've realized, because I did star mining for a little bit. But man, I'm sorry guys. Like this is the fucking move if you guys need blood shards. We have a full Blood Fury right now and 4 more, but man, there is so much to talk about because I have actually started doing Corp again. And this Corp method's insane. If you have a Void Waker, I don't even think you need a Void Waker necessarily. It just speeds up the kills. But there is a way to get up to 10 Corp kills an hour with no supplies And all you do is just continue. You just spec 3 times the Dragon Warhammer, and then you just repeatedly go back into the fight, keep, chipping it down a little bit. And then whenever you get to like 44 HP or lower, you dip. Or I think it's 40. If you hit 43 HP or lower, you got to leave, because I'm pretty sure it can hit 43s. So anyway, so yeah, you use like a DFS if you don't have an Ellie. Ellie's like best in slot, I'm pretty sure. But you don't even need to move around. I set up my cannon even because I have a metric fuck ton of cannonballs. And like the cannon will kill the core most of the time. You kind of got to line it up sometimes. But as soon as the core is dead, I mean, you literally just run in there AFK until you're down to HP. There's not like this shield flicking bullshit, eating karambwans, fucking moving 2 tiles nonstop. I mean, you can do that to be slightly more efficient, but like you can really AFK it. So I was really enjoying that. So I will actually make a video of that very soon. Also, I'm going to be making a video of my Muspa. I call it Money Slug. My Muspa layout, which is really cool. So I'm going to be making an hour-long Muspa video where I just show you a really chill way to kill Muspa that only requires 1 sip of prayer pot every single kill. No food, no anything else required. You just use the Narda Telly to tell you out. It's so cool. Zulrah's obviously pimped out. I did get the Accursed Scepter upgrade and Masori body. So I might even make another updated Zulrah video. I know I've made so many of those, but I kind of want to see if I can push to 45 kills in a singular hour. It's going to take a little bit of RNG, I think. It probably just requires me not losing as many ticks, because I am losing some ticks in those videos, and I'm going to be using dragon ammo. So also, what are you guys' thoughts? We were talking about this as well in the last Sebe cast of like, just lifting the damage cap at Zulrah. I mean, lifting all damage caps in general. I think damage caps are just stupid. Beside, the only one I think it might be appropriate is the Ruby bolt spec that caps at 100 or 110 with ZCB. If that was actually just 10% or 20% of whatever it is, that would be a bit crazy, fucking killing like Awakened Leviathan, do like a fucking 600 or something now. So obviously there's some caps that are appropriate, but with actual boss damage caps, it's just silly, because with Zulrah, you're basically like, yeah, I guess technically the more max hits you have, the more likely you are to hit that damage cap of like if you hit above 50, it rolls between 45 and 50, how that happens. But it still feels like every next upgrade you get that's going beyond 50 isn't even as significant, and it feels kind of shitty. So, and plus a lot of mains tell me, now I don't know anything about the economy or what the prices are of things or what the GP per hour of bosses are. I really am just fucking clueless with that. But a lot of people have told me that Zulrah is like not even worth grinding because the GP per hour is so low. So Jagex, can we lift that damage cap already? Yes, I will. Okay, this is one of the thoughts that kind of scares me about what I've just said. I feel like if the damage cap is lifted, Zulrah will, I mean, it already is a cakewalk. It's literally a cakewalk with max gear, but I think it maybe might destroy and make, I don't know, get rid of a little bit of integrity with that boss. Like, it's going to actually just be like bazookaing the fucking boss. So, like, I feel like give it a shot. Like, see what happens to Zulrah, because maybe it just won't be as fun anymore. I don't know. And I was even thinking, potentially raising the HP of Zulrah. Now, I know that is going to piss off a lot of people, but that would be assuming you're also lifting the damage cap. So, I don't know. I think there is something to be said about that. Ruby bolts would be able to be used there for like lower level accounts and things like that. Like, I don't know. I just think lifting the damage cap initially, that's step number 1. And then if the fight is too short and it just becomes unstable, maybe raise the HP slightly to, like, it's 500 right now, maybe raise it to 600, or just don't even do that at all and just let us see how the boss works out. Now, I know me even saying extend the HP of Zulrah just pissing a lot of people off, so just ignore that for a second. I'm just simply stating that if we actually were to lift the damage cap and Zulrah becomes way too easy, just stupid, because I don't actually know. It could be like consistent 30-second kills with how crazy the Shadow goes and how crazy the Tebow goes. So that's the only thing. I'm just taking a step back and realizing if things are out of control, maybe add a little bit of HP to Zulrah. So anyway, that's all I'm saying. But I really wish that damage cap was lifted anyway, so I'll be making another Zulrah video potentially. And I'll also be making a Corp video. So the Corp video is definitely going to be coming out. That's just so cool. I'm going to really try to maximize my efficiency there. Well, not fully maximize, because again, like I said, you can run back and forth, avoid more damage. You can do shield flicking and shit, but I'm not going to be doing that. So the video is going to be a nice balance of like chill, but also, you know, trying to be efficient in a chill manner. I think that's like really the best way to kill bosses long term. It's okay to sweat certain bosses that only take up to like 50 hours or something, but in Corp, I mean, that's like a 500+ hour grind at this point. So actually, it's like 700-hour grind, because if you're getting 10 kills, if 10 kills an hour isn't even like feasible long term, I would guess more like 9 kills an hour is a conservative number. So 9 kills an hour, and it takes somebody's gonna correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 7,080 kills or 7,050 kills for full green log corp. That's including jar, that's including pet, that's including all sigils, everything. So that is average completion of corp. So 9 kills an hour, that, I mean, you're looking at like what, 700 hours, I guess, or no, like 800, probably like 750 hours, it looks like. So yeah, like 750 hours for corp completion. That's still nutty. So you definitely don't want to be sweating that whole thing, or you'll burn out, unless you're like an actual robot. But anyway, yeah, that's cool. Let's see. CoX changes. I want to briefly go over these. So I just wrote a little list of things I wanted to cover in the ramble, because I just go full on scatterbrain some of these times. So Chambers of Xeric changes actually finally have been implemented in the game, which is really, really cool. I was watching Scotty this morning just running CMs. That looked fucking awesome. It looks like a lot of these changes have been very, very welcome and are very nice. There are a couple bugs I've heard of that are going to get nailed out really, really soon, but I want to go over a few of these with you guys right now. So this is like the change log. This is just like the briefing basically of it. I'm not going to go into like the whole in-depth thing, but for those listening on Spotify and for those also that are just here, just chilling, I'm going to be reading all of these, and just sharing a few of my thoughts, so it'll be pretty quick. General, added a new reload option to the lobby staircase, allowing the raid leader to generate a new layout and boot anyone in the current instance. Added a new scaling option to the recruitment board party interface, allowing the raid leader to increase the raid's difficulty without requiring additional players. Placed energy pools throughout the raid. I'm actually very curious. So I'm going to actually be running some chambers. I haven't done any yet, but I really want to see how those energy pools are placed. I'll probably be doing like some normal chambers initially and then going into challenge mode, because I really have no use to do normal chambers. I just think they're a lot more enjoyable than CMs. But yeah, various unnoted consumable items, namely common food and potions, will now appear to other players when dropped. Sped up the growth times of Buchu, Golpar, and Nox for plants. All of these are just super welcome changes. Scavengers. Since scavengers roll multiple drops, it's possible to get multiple sets of the components above. Tweaked drops so that whenever any potion secondary would be dropped, scavengers now drop 3 to 11 Stinkhorn Mushroom, 3 to 6 Sicily, and 5 to 14 in Darkened Juice. Very nice, very consistent. Scavengers now only roll 2 drops at a time. Sped up both the mining and woodcutting shortcuts, which now provide points comparable with the boulder shortcut. Very cool. That's really, really nice, because it literally was just like pray for a boulder, basically. Malignum root planks are now stackable. Another fantastic change. Tecton, the first Dragon Warhammer special attack against Tecton is now guaranteed to hit. That's actually very surprising. I thought they would... I don't know. I thought they would almost like add a threshold or something like that. Like, you know how in Maiden at TOB, they said at a certain mage accuracy level, you will never splash against the red crabs that are coming. I thought they would do something like that, where like Inquisitors would still have a use, you know, where like you equip the Inquisitors, and that is at a certain threshold, you are guaranteeing to land a hit basically against Tecton. I thought that would have been a better route to go, because now, I mean, you can literally be fucking wearing negative crush bonus. I don't even know how you get negative crush bonus, but yeah, do that, you could still guarantee a hit, which it just feels odd. But again, it's still cool. It's very cool. I think the way they did it, I'm just slightly weirded out by, but again, I have really no complaints. Tecton no longer resets his defense when healing at the anvil. That is so big. Oh my god, that is so big. Crabs. Players can no longer splash on crabs if their magic bonus is higher than -64. Attacks no longer have any delay after hitting a crab. So that was one of the bugs we saw. I think the harmonized staff does not have this, like, it still has the delay basically. So All other weapons, it looks like, do not have the delay anymore, so you can just one-tick these crabs, which is really cool. If your attack changes the crab's color, you won't automatically re-attack. That's really cool as well. Ice Demon. Kindling is now stackable up to a cap of 28. Again, this is kind of strange. I feel like the cap of 28 is just, it's actually like unnecessary in my opinion. I really think like they could have just raised it to whatever they want. I mean, you're kind of just being inefficient by getting more than that, because pretty sure, I don't know how the room actually works in all scales, but like in solos, you don't even want to put more than like 28 in. You're just wasting time. So I feel like the cap is unnecessary, but it's still fine. I think part of it is just like my OCD with items, with stackable items having caps in the first place, because it's just like is not the traditional old school thing where like stackable items are always up to max, 2.1 bill. So whenever there's like some sort of cap, it's just odd to me. Again, this is my own personal like preference. Lighting braziers and burning kindling now provide more points. Very cool. So Ice Demon seems to be a little bit more worth. Now drops Stinkhorn mushrooms in Dark Induce and Sicily to each player when defeated. Wow, to each player. Reduce the Ice Demon's magic defense from 60 to 40. That is so big. Vanguards. Standardized drops. Overload drop mechanics remain unchanged. Melee Vanguard now drops 2 Xeric Aids and an Elder Potion. Ranged Vanguards now drops 1 Xeric Aids, 2 Revitalization, and a Twisted Potion. And Magic Vanguard now drops 1 Xeric Aid, 1 Prayer Enhance, and a CoX Potion. That's so consistent. Very nice. Thieving. Thieving got such a nice change. Increase the chance to successfully steal from chests. Grubs are stackable up to a cap of 28. Successful chest openings now guarantee a minimum of 1 grub. Slightly increased points per grub. Players now receive Stinkhorn Mushroom and Dark Induce and Sicily upon completion. So I'm pretty sure, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that entails you don't need, like it's almost, you don't need a Thieving Cape anymore. Like it's not worth the time saved to bring a Thieving Cape in, I'm pretty sure. So again, really, really cool. Vespula, increased Lux Grubs HP from 100 to 125. Medivamia Blossoms now heal Lux. I don't fucking know any of this stuff, I'll be honest. When I enter Vespula, it's just hit portal, Reduce the range and melee strength of Vespula and Vespine soldiers. Reduced abyssal portal healing for Vespine soldiers. Vespula now drops a guaranteed overload. Vasa Nisterio. Reduced Vasa's range defense. Vasa will now only heal if a crystal isn't destroyed in time. Vasa now drops a guaranteed overload. Oh, wow. Vasa just doesn't even heal. That's really interesting. Mystics. A handy set of portals will now appear after all mystics are defeated, allowing for easier traversal across the rooms. That's really cool. Meter dials adjusted the damage formula for Dimitri the Meat Tree. I just realized how fucking funny that is. Dimitri the Meat Tree. It's like fucking Bob Loblaw, like fucking, you guys know what I'm talking about, Arrested Development, like that, the lawyer Bob Loblaw, and then his law blog, so it's Bob Loblaw's law blog. Holy shit, I need to watch that again. It's fucking funny. Dimitri the Meat Tree, I love that. Okay, but I guess that's so funny. I fucking, like, that is awesome. Why, like, this is something you don't understand unless you like read it in your head. Like, so if you just see it, you're like, okay, that doesn't look like it rhymes, but it does, man. Both meter dials will attempt to heal at the meat tree when reduced below 50% HP. Both meter dials can now be damaged while frozen, even if they were trying to move towards the meat tree. Amazing. Reduce the max hits of both meter dials. Big meter dial will now only swap between magic and range attacks after using the same style 3 times, not counting melee attacks. Ooh, interesting. Great Olm. Olm's portal swap special now spawns a portal within 10 tiles of players in a solo encounter. Thank God. Olm's healing pool attack now has a cooldown of 10 attacks. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty welcome. I'm going to be doing some chambers here and there. Again, like I literally have not done chambers in so long. I mean, the last time I did it was just to get those CMs done for my Grandmaster helm. And like, yeah, but I remember, I was literally a chambers Andy. I mean, when I first started streaming, I grinded out like, I don't even know, like 800 solos. I think I was only like 400 KC initially when I started streaming. So I did a lot of chambers and a lot of 1+6s as well. So Anyway, yeah, I might be doing that again, but I definitely need to be doing some CMs as well because I do want to get the omelet and dust. That'd be really cool. Okay. Oh, I do got to say, so there is going to be a bank video coming out next month. I'm really, really excited. Probably in the next 2 weeks, I'd say, maybe 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm pleased that the bank is actually looking a lot better. I was telling Purple, literally an hour before I pulled that Masori body and then into the Torva body, I was telling Purple Thorax at the bank, I was like, bro, I have a bank video to come out with soon. And God damn it, like literally I still don't have a Torva body or a Masori body. This is going to be so pathetic when I share it. But now we fucking pulled it, so... Anyway, really excited. Been stacking caskets. Obviously, we were only at like 60 elites or something. And with the Void Waker grind, we pumped those numbers up big time. I'm also stacking frozen caches now because I think that'd be fun. I'll probably be bringing back Sebe Saturdays, which is like a little fun like bait kind of stream where we like open caskets and stuff. It's just like a party stream basically every Saturday. So I don't know when exactly I'm going to be bringing that back, but these are going to be stacked up for that, and also the keys and brimmies. Brimmies, by the way, I got to show you guys. I have still... This feels odd to stack up. I enjoy Konar Slayer, so I'm going to still do it anyway. But my Slayer log is... Well, now it's 2 away because I need to get the Warp Scepter, which is really easy to grind. But the Mystic Hat is the last piece I need for the full Slayer log to be completed, and the Warp Scepter, obviously. But so it feels odd almost to stack up Brimmies at this point, because literally any single one at this point could be like literally it could be the next key. I could just pull it, and then all of these just kind of go to waste. But at the same time, I don't mind having just a bunch of Brimmies stacked just for the hell of it, because I actually like Konar Slayer. I think it's enjoyable. I'm very odd in that, I think. Let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoy actually traversing the game and doing Slayer in a fun, kind of diverse way. And the reason I think I'm like that is, and I was talking about this on the Save cast, like, I think the reason I'm like that is because I've never seen Slayer as an XP skill. I've never seen it as like me trying to maximize my XP ever. Like even before 99, I never cared. It was always seen to me as a like chill out skill. So I don't know. I think the way I've always enjoyed Slayer. We just passed 50 mil Slayer, and that has just felt like a complete breeze. Like I never look at it. I never care about what the XP is. Even before 99, I never cared. And yeah, I've been kind of thinking, like I kind of want to go potentially for 200 mil Slayer at some point, like as a grind on stream and as a grind just for fun. The only worry and concern I have is just future Slayer updates, because like let's, imagine pre-Konar I had that goal or something like that, and then Konar comes out, I'm like, oh god damn it, now I have to go get this whole another like fucking outfit, and I'm already beyond 200 mil. So I always get a little bit worried about grinding any skills to 200 mil. I do have 3 right now, which is just range, strength, and hit points, which just come automatically. So but I don't know. I've always been kind of nervous of grinding out stuff to 200 mil, because there's always future updates and future reward, future collection logs, all that stuff. So you kind of gatekeep yourself a little bit. So maybe I won't, but it does sound like something really, really fun. Also, cash stack's looking hella low, because I did, look at this actually. I'll just go over to the well real quick. 2,699 sets of 100 scythe charges, which is hella juicy, plus an additional 300,000 blood runes. Yes, I abused the Scar Essence mine. It's in the fucking game. I hate that it's in the game, but it's still just something where, like, if I did not use the things that are in the game, I would still be locked to some fucking weird ass era, basically, if I was really, really stern on that. That is the problem. It's like, I'm gonna still play the game as updates come out, but I still am against it. So, but anyway, I did spend quite a bit of money on just stocking up on all those blood runes and stuff. So rune stacks are looking really good. I also did a little bit, probably like fucking 15 minutes of crafting fire runes, because I was very, very low. So I just have 1 million at this point. I've been kind of thinking, this is kind of odd, but I was actually kind of thinking of, saving up a little bit of money and then just going for a green stack of the 4 elemental runes. Like, how fucking dope would that be? Just going to... There is something really sexy about seeing a green stack of anything. Like, green stack of cash always looks amazing. Green stack of runes would look really, really cool. So I've been kind of thinking about it. Plus, it always stays there. Like, I'd probably almost go for 11 mil, like almost 11 mils, just so like it never goes down, So, because I don't think I'll ever use like even 1 million of these. but it would be cool. I don't know. Might go for it. I'm also going to be probably rearranging my bank a little bit. I know I've actually seen a lot of people copy the kind of layout, which I'm really flattered by, like the copying my bank layout. I'll probably be making another slightly altered bank layout for most of these tabs, which I'm excited to do. I actually like doing bank cleanups. It's like XP waste big time, but you know. If you guys want to support me, by the way, as a creator, there is now YouTube membership. There are 3 different pledges, $2, $5, and $10. So if you guys want to show your support and you have some extra money laying around, you can do that. So thank you. Happy holidays, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.